Like before I got on the program, I didn't even know if I'd be able to throw a pitch my senior year with how my arm was feeling. I was probably 86, 88, um, 88, 92, hitting 94. So it's definitely been a big jump. At the end of my junior year, I got a partially torn UCL. Right when I got rehab from that, I knew I needed a program that I could trust, and we got to work. Oh, well, velo really wasn't like a main concern because I know that's gonna come with it, but just throwing pain free and just keeping my arm healthy and good condition. And velo was just a plus for that. Like ranked wise, I would say yes. Like not as major as like my mobility. I think that's one thing that just like majorly improved. Like before I was just like a really tight, stiff mover. Now I feel like I can get into some like pretty gnarly positions. Consistency and like just having like a actual plan day to day of like what to do. Yeah, it's definitely helps. Just like trusting you, you're obviously a big league coach, you know what you're talking about. You want me to succeed as much as I want me to succeed, I feel like. But like managing my workload, the throwing program that you put me on, just being consistent with that, taking care of my body, eating consistent, sleeping good. There's a lot more that goes into it other than just arm stuff. I knew that if I wanted to take baseball serious and make a career out of it, I need to start doing like the little things. You made that like a point that you have to eat consistent, train consistent, sleep consistent, everything just has to be consistent, the results will show. I feel like the training and stuff that I've been doing has put me like a notch above like my competition, and I was pretty confident I could get guys out. It definitely gives you a little flair when you're up there, like in the back of your mind that you're better than these guys. I didn't know if it'd be like kind of like a one size fits all program, like a cookie cutter program, but I hopped on that call with you and it didn't seem that way, so that gave me a lot of confidence. Probably whenever we did that movement analysis, like that first Zoom call that we did, where we like looked at my mechanics and stuff, and like you kind of showed me like what other guys were doing on the program, and I realized it was specific to my needs and not everybody else's. I would say just trust the process. Like you know what you're talking about, you're gonna get them better. They should have confidence that you're gonna take them wherever they want to go in their career. I got on the program and obviously I started making gains, and now pro ball is in the consideration for me. So when I started seeing at 94 on the radar, I was like, all right, I can actually do this.